An eagle? No, that's just a very snowy raven. I've never seen one so white. Maybe that's a good sign. But ladies and gentlemen, we have ice. We are out at Dixon. I can't say I'm the first one out here this year. There's evidently signs of people being out here much before myself. But I still brought the spud bar and I'm still wearing the ice picks just in case. But right there is 10 jabs at the ice and we are still not through. And you typically want to stay off the ice if you get through in 3 or less. 4 or less, I think, too. I mean, depending on how hard you're throwing your spud bar down, but you should really be trying to punch through that ice when you do it. So we're gonna walk out. We're a little bit later than usual or intended, but we're gonna head to our spot, pop a hole, put the live scope down, and see what's down there. Oh, you got him. Oh! Are you serious? Oh my God. Are you serious? I can't believe it. Of all of you people that voted, I even set up that survey. Tiger or rainbow? Never in a million years would I have expected. Perch. Perch is our first fish of the year. Perch in Dixon. Does that count as, is that invasive? Is that invasive? Trout? Gotta be a trout. There we go. Finally. Oh my word. Wow. Wow. The smallest perch ever. Oops. My bad. Our first fish of the year was a 20-centimeter perch. Hey, that one's not bad. That one's not bad at all. Another. It's a very sensitive tip, this rod. I like it. This might just become my new multi-purpose. Of course, I'll have to see how strong this line is for walleye, but toothy critters. But for perch and trout, it's not bad. I mean, look, another tiny guy. Another tiny guy. Look, man. Look, I'm trying to help you, okay? colors on these fish though. Tiny boy. Again. Listen here, little man. You're too small. I have no idea what the growth rate of a perch is. Anybody know how fast a perch can grow? I wonder how long it would take for these perch to get like to a decent size, like 9-inch. Alright, well, just released a rainbow trout, and we've now caught one of every species in this pond. Again, the first fish of the year is a perch. Ironic, in this trout pond, that we catch a perch. And then our second fish was a tiger trout. And then we just caught a rainbow. And we're catching them on these Fire Tiger Glow Mormishkas with some bright orange trout pellet dough, or trout dough. And we're using the Oimer spinning, or not spinning, but ice set with the gear ratio reel. This is working pretty good. Very sensitive tip for those microbites. So let's keep fishing. Well, I think we're gonna call it a day. Got some darker clouds rolling in. Wind's picking up a bit. It's supposed to snow a bit, but a couple centimeters, not that bad. But we had an overall successful day. Successful first day. I can't complain that much. We got to try out this beautiful, beautiful combo from Umer Fishing in Finland. I had the 2 centimeter pewter jig in Fire Tiger or Parrot. It's caught some decent sized perch, but everything else was caught on a Mormishka with trout dough. So I'm excited to come out here again once the ice gets a little thicker. We're about 4 inches of ice. Got some pretty decent snow on top, so it becomes pretty slushy as the sun comes up, but we're definitely in for a cold spell, so it can only get thicker. And surprisingly, only saw a couple trout today on the live scope. Caught 2 of them, caught a rainbow and caught a tiger, but I honestly expected to see a lot more trout since this is a trout pond and it does get stocked pretty heavily. But perch, that was the surprising catch of the day. Perch, and there was lots of them, lots of tiny ones. This Puru ended up catching, I think, 4 decent sized ones. I'd say around 8, maybe 7.5 to 8 inches, but definitely interesting. But love this combo, the brake release for you to free spool and drop down real quick. It's amazing. Love this setup. It handled the trout and the perch like there was no difference. So I'm excited to try this for burbot, even walleye, and heck, maybe even whitefish. But we're gonna head in, and then when we get to the truck, I'll show you what the new sled looks like. Well, we're back at the truck. Gonna do a quick tailgate outro and I guess review and synopsis of some equipment. I can't help but brag about this Yasu combo from Umer. It's fantastic. The drag, the ratio brings your lure up really quick. It's only 40 centimeters in total length, so you can get real close to your hole if you're in a small ice shack or tent. Super soft tip. Got the Puru jig still on there. I love this thing. You just push this button and it free spools. Sounds like there's somebody shouting at their dog over there as they're on a walk. So, whatever. But the sled, new this year, bought a new jet sled from Cabela's and rigged it up with some Kolpin ATV mounts. So they have our shovel fixed on there, and on the other side we have our spud bar running along the whole length, and our spud bar is just as long as our sled, so it doesn't stick out. Still lightweight, easy to maneuver through some bush, but we're still able to carry bump board, GoPro, ion batteries, live scope, bucket, the auger, the big 10-inch scoop, and a bunch of other stuff. And then on the back here you've got the Rapala Smart Hub track system with 2 rod holders, and then we have a little extension for a GoPro mount. That's what we filmed on today, and the cup holder. I think my plan in the future is going to be to put 2 more of these on the sled, one on this side and then one on the other side, just so you have that option of having stuff on the side. And got the 2 jaw jackers, which caught nothing today. Some money well spent. That was just today. They'll probably catch a lot of fish this year. And then I'm gonna put 2 more of these Kolpin mounts here, and then one right here, and then those will hold the 10-inch scoop. And then I think I got some 3-inch ones on the way that hopefully I'll be able to hold the jaw jackers. Got to figure out a way to rig those ones up without being non-ergonomic, but I'm thinking maybe mount one of them here and then the other one like here, move the scoop up or the spud bar up a bit, and then hold the jaw jackers right along the back for transport. But rugged sled, I love this thing. It's very lightweight, still able to carry everything, and this is about as loaded as I'll probably have it this year. So have a good day, stay safe, and tight lines.